Many people say that I love to eat green. I like to have garden, but I have no place to do gardening. I live in the city, or I just don't have a space to do that. But actually, sprouting is a good way to create a garden inside your house. You can do many kind of sprout, all kind of seeds. You can sprout it. So I love sunflower sprout a lot. And then you can sprout beans, sprout anything up to you. It's very easy. What we need is raw sunflower seed. If you want to make enough sprout for 2 people, we need only 1 cup. And then we soak in the water and leave it overnight at least, or not more than 24 hours. After that, we drain the water out completely and put the lid on top and let it stay there for 1 or 2 nights. We can start to see the seeds start to germinate. That's ready for the next step. We can use tray or anything a little bit big with a high edge about 1 or 2 inch. That's enough. But this time I use a serving cart. I put plastic bag on top, like a garbage bag on top, and then spreading compost on top of the plastic bag. It's good to level the compost very, very level. Then we spread the seed on top of the compost. Spread them evenly, as even as we can, but we don't want it to be too thick. After we spread the seed, the whole tray, I sometimes like to sprinkle compost to cover the seed one more time. Then we can start to water, make it wet but not soaking wet. Just make it have enough moisture but not soaking. That's good enough. If we cover with compost very thick, it will help the root to go down easily. The root will not stick up, so we can cover with plastic only after that. But if we do not cover the compost thick enough, it will make the root stick up, so it's good to have plywood to put on top of it to press the seed down, and the root of the seed will go down better. If we cover with something heavy, it's better to take it off in the next 2 days to let the seed grow after that. But if we cover with plastic, we don't need to do anything, just let it grow like that. We let the seed sprout under plastic about 5 or 6 days, and after that we need to take the plastic out to let them grow better. This tray, I cover the compost quite thin, so it grows like this. Sometimes you can see the root on top a little bit. This tray, I cover the compost quite thick, so the root will be covered well, and then you can see the seed start to stretch up from the ground, look more healthy in this way. When it grows this big, some people love to eat when it look yellow like this, and you can harvest them and eat them. But don't throw away the compost yet, because they're gonna be the second time they come back again, because some seed on the ground will come back later. But some people love to eat when it's green, tastes a different way. So you can just put in the sunlight for 1 or 2 days and you can harvest it. Sprouting is the good way to eat grain or seeds because when we eat seeds directly, mainly they contain very high carbohydrate, protein, and fat. But when we start to sprout them, they start to change carbohydrate protein into mineral and vitamin, which is our body need more mineral and vitamin because we have a lot of carbohydrate and protein in our daily life already. So when we sprout like this, we get very good vegetable, and then it's easy to do at home, and then tastes so good. You can cook, you can eat fresh, eat raw. It's always good. Sprout is good. This is the second harvesting, and then it will be the last one. After this, I will stop. Start a new batch after this. After the last harvest, I will empty the whole thing. The way is easy, just wrap it like this. And I can dump it in the compost pile. Now it's ready for the new batch. So I can grow never end. Every 6-7 days I grow one more time with the sprout here. And then I want to show you my indoor garden. This is a watercress. I start from buying watercress from the supermarket. I eat the shoot and I put the stem in the compost and then they grow back again. So after that, we just cut them and eat them, and then they spread more shoot. And this one is a green onion. I got green onion from the supermarket also, but I put the stem in the compost here. Not really long, they're gonna grow big, and then they split out in 2-3. They multiple very quick after that. So after that, you can pull them out and eat. Sprouting is the fastest way of gardening because normal gardening it takes 2 months, 3 months to get vegetable to eat, but sprouting take only 5 days or 6 days or 7 days, just 1 week, that's all. It's very fast. And when you sprout sunflower or any beans, one part of beans after you sprout, you get 7 times of what you sprout. That's the way you save money. That's the way you get good and fresh vegetable to eat. All kind of bean can be sprout. All kind of seed can be sprout. And any seed with hard shell is good to sprout in this way. Another seed with not very hard shell, you just water 3 times a day, and then you can get sprout. It's quite simple.